Make your own website. Why you shouldn't use free hosting. Many of us, when trying to make our own website, are cost conscious and try to spend as little money as possible. Even though this is understandable, this often ends up being quite damaging to our websites. If you are seriously thinking about making your own website, pay close attention to this advice. Don't use free hosting. Most people do not recognize the huge drawbacks of free websites. I'm only talking from my own experience, but I hope to help newcomers avoid a lot of wasted efforts and trauma. Problems associated with using free web hosting. Number 1, restricted website space. Unable to include interactive functions like discussions board, video games, chat rooms, etc. Not search engine friendly, which in turn will limit your traffic. Does not look trustworthy. Unfortunately, if you're in the business, for example, of dog grooming, and your web address reads as the hosting provider name plus dog grooming, your site won't look credible to most visitors. Additionally, your site might have pop-up ads or banners on every pages, which many people find quite irritating, and this in turn will cause them to quickly exit your site. Also, you might be forced to use the host templates. Your website won't have its own identity and might look unprofessional. Then you will have also long-winded URL address. Your domain name will be attached to your host web address, and this makes it difficult for your visitors to remember your website's name. But the main problem is that your site could be removed unexpectedly without any notice. Nearly all free web hosting providers will not guarantee your site longevity. What it means is that your site could be shut down at any time, most of the time because the web hosting company runs out of money and goes bust. When this happens, to add insult to injury, you will find that it's extremely difficult to transfer the site to a paid hosting provider. So why should you own your domain name and pay for web hosting? Number 1, you will get much shorter URL address and easier to remember. For example, vintagecar.com. There won't be any pop-up ads or banners. It's more search engine friendly. You can design your website as you wish instead of using the host templates. No web space restriction. Often you'll have 24-hour technical support, and of course peace of mind. You will not be living in fear of your website being suddenly shut down. Paying for web hosting is quite inexpensive, from £8 per month. Additionally, you can buy your own domain name for as little as £5 per annum. And believe me, this small investment is a key ingredient if you want to make your own website the correct way. At www.createmyownwebpage.net, you can get a free step-by-step video guide to build your own website. This video will walk you through everything that you need to build your entire website and is packed with useful tips and information. Goodbye.